everything I got. God knows I know it's not a lie. I'm headed somewhere, but I don't know where just yet. I've still got something left to prove. Prove that there's nothing I won't do. Do what it takes so I can bring you back again. All my life, you're the one thing that's always been real. Ooh.
Hi, we are here now in our Truly Rich Club team. This is the team that works on it. Not everyone yet is here, but we're early in our meeting and I have glorious fun. I don't know about them, but I have glorious fun just having this once a month meeting. Once a month. But they work in their homes. We don't even have a central office. This is a new way of work. And we've embraced it. We've been doing this for the past 7, 8, probably 9 years now. How old is Truly Rich Club? 8? I think longer now. 2008. Okay, so 9 years, and it's been very good. So no central office, but about 40 plus employees working in their own homes, and then we do everything online. And I've got some employees outside the country, so it's all online. And this is one of the things we're trying to do now. It's a new product we want to bless people with, and it is the Truly Rich Club Abundance Kit. So this is just a prototype. We're still fine tuning it, and it has a lot of stuff in it. It has morsels of wisdom. It's got a whole list of stuff here. And it has some DVD talks. It has my books, 2 of my books, or one book plus a Life Dream Success Journal, and then it has so much stuff. Really excited. One of the key parts of the Truly Rich Club Abundance Kit is this. It's a 7 envelope system, and really helpful in teaching people how to manage their money, because at the end of the day, sometimes it's not so much how much you earn, but really how are you able to handle it, or how are you able to invest it. So that's the key to building your wealth. So for example, you've got envelope number 1, the Eternity Fund. So that's crucial, your tithe. Number 2, we want people, I'm telling people to have an educational fund, meaning to say the reason why, for example, I keep on growing is because I keep on learning. And so you need to buy a book, you need to get into a seminar, so set aside, I attend about 2 international conferences every single year, that costs a lot, but it's worth it, because whatever I learn from there, I'm able to apply into my business, into my life, into my ministry, and so there. Third is the enjoyment fund. You need to enjoy the blessings of God, and so can you set aside 5%, for example, maybe, and then build it up every month, 5%, so that at a certain time of the year you can take a small vacation here and there. Empower Fund would be maybe 5% of your income, set it aside every month for a specific thing that you want to buy, or you can say to yourself, okay, this is something, I need a laptop, or long term goal, I don't have kids yet, but I'm going to have kids later on, so can I build this up for the college fund of my future kids? And then you can invest that in the stock market specifically for that need. And then of course the emergency fund. I always teach people about this. If people don't have an emergency fund, what's going to happen is you're going to dip into, if there's an emergency, you're going to dip into long-term investing funds, and that's a big no-no, because the stock market goes up and down, up and down. So if it's down, it'll be very difficult to dip into it. So you need a emergency fund placed in the bank, probably 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses. And then this is the secret sauce. This is the envelope 6 is the emancipation fund. This is your freedom fund. This is the fund that will make you rich. 20% of your income, set it aside, invest it in the stock market, or in business. But the stock market is a business. Being a part owner of a company, and the biggest, gigantic companies in the Philippines, you're a part owner of that. So I really believe this is the secret sauce, because if you put 20% of your income every month into this, over time, you're going to be a multi-millionaire. So there, and that's it. And then of course, number 7 is the everyday funds, meaning to say, what do you spend to live? And so that's the 7. We're not bringing this out yet, but soon we will be. Our Truly Rich Club Abundance Kit. Yeah, there you go. So we're gonna be meeting very soon and bring you up to speed. We always begin our business meetings with something personal. I go around the table, and even if it takes a lot of time, I tell them, can you just give a story of where you are today, share your blessings, and a lot of business leaders don't like that. They say, oh gosh, we go to the personal lives of people, and then it'll take an hour maybe. But for me, I believe that a lot of people look at their employees like they're robots. Do this work, report, produce, go home. And so you have these bunch of robots who are very happy maybe in their life, very happy as friends. Outside the office, they're laughing, and the moment they enter the office, you can almost see this dreariness, this heaviness. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna go to work again, and all of that. But what I've decided to do in all my teams, whether it be in ministry, whether it be in business, is like I start the business meeting always with something personal. Give me something short about what's happening to you, and then we laugh and they share something small. But what happens is that they get to know each other more, and then they're not anymore faceless robots. Just dealing like a machine. No, they're persons with families and with desires and with regrets and with sadness and with fears. And so you're dealing with a human being, and the work environment becomes very healthy, and then the trust level begins to increase, and there will be more joy when you start working together in that way. So you've got to invest a little of time to bring that personal level in, increase the trust level, and then after that, when I start saying, after all the personal sharings, okay, let's go to work, there's joy. The mood of the room, the energy of the room is high, and when people are happy, they produce more. Can you imagine, for the past 9 years, the Truly Rich Club team, and all my businesses actually, we've never had a physical headquarters. None. Zero. So right now, we've got 40 plus employees working in their own homes, and they do their job. No time clock, I'm going to start. Everything is, basically it's work done with such a deep level of trust that you're going to do your work because I trust you, you're dedicated to your job, and you will produce the results. So you're measured not in terms of the time that you put in, but the results, the excellent results that you produce. And I love it that way. What happens is that my team, they're energized, they love the whole working situation that they can. And then the other thing, the other crazy thing, the other experiment that we've done is I encourage them to become entrepreneurs. So they're working for me, but on the side, they have a little business here, they have a little business there, because that's the whole philosophy of the Truly Rich Club. The Truly Rich Club encourages entrepreneurs. So again, people ask me, but Bo, wouldn't there be a conflict? Like they're working for you for a particular job, but then you're telling them to become entrepreneurs and to have a side business. Wouldn't there be a conflict in terms of focus, in terms of time and energy? And I say, yes, there might be some conflict there. They'll be stretched in terms of their time, but we've embraced that. I've embraced that, And I think the downside is worth it compared to their level of happiness, the trust that they get. They feel I trust them. They feel that I trust you. Sure, you've got your own business, and I'm going to encourage you to do that. I mean, I'm even going to help you and give you business advice. But I trust you enough that you're going to do what I tell you to do, that you're going to do your job requirements, and you're going to produce on time excellently. And, well, for the past 9 years, it's been working. And we've had major corrections and tried to fix this and fix that. We're fine-tuning the system. We will always continue to fine-tune the system. I just had an idea because I got again some questions, you know, some TRC members has not again been able to sell Globe when we told them to sell Globe. So from 1,800, the price now is 2,600. So the question is, what will they do about it? What if we have a special section in SAM? Like, let's think of a term. If you can think of something, let's say for both FGen and Globe. Parang, I don't know what you call it, XSAM or something. Just to guide people, like for those who were not able to. For those who were not able to sell these stocks, when we told you to, here's so that you'll still be guided. Like I asked Edward about. My two friends don't have IDs. When you're two camera people, your crew are students and they didn't bring their IDs. Come on. Oh, you can have a driver's license.
Yeah.
You can.
I
You're
think I
18.
should. Yeah.
All right, Ronnie, why? The big why. You have this little office that you have. You say it's little, but big business, biggest distributor of electric meters, and all sorts of other products for electric utilities all over the country. And then you're developing now a laboratory that will also be a new business for you for testing equipment and other things. Huge investment there for you. And then you've got now this Rodan, the software program for schools. Again, Asia-wide. I mean, not just Philippines, but you're selling it in Singapore, you're selling it in Thailand. What other businesses? You've got this
the meter laboratory is there.
Meter laboratory.
Yes. And then we have a solar
That's right.
farm implementation business into construction.
Solar construction.
Yes. And we have a factory in electronics factory in.
He has a factory
in
in China producing all these stuff.
Yeah. So
Why? You know, just like when I see you, you want to grow, you want to expand, and I know you're not a greedy person. You're not greedy. There are people who are greedy and they have your drive, but you don't.
You know, I was asked that question some time ago, and this guy asked me, you know, Ronnie, my dream, my entire life's dream is to be maybe 10% of what you are at the moment. And if I achieve that, I'm going to retire.
Yeah.
And he goes, why don't you just retire?
You can.
Considering that your family is not going to get hungry even if you retire now.
Exactly.
Then it got me to thinking, and then I started praying about on the way to a short trip to the restroom and back.
Yeah.
And then the Lord seemed to have spoken to me, And I remember that verse of the parable of the talents.
Oh.
Okay. We're all given talents.
Yes.
And at a certain point, you come to realize that whatever it is that we have are not ours.
Yes.
We are mere stewards of God's grace. So these resources, these talents that we have, is not ours, but the Lord giving to us for us to become stewards of. And for me to stop, retire, and bury everything under the ground is actually going to do great dishonor to the Master who has actually lent it to me. So, as long as we are alive,
Powerful.
I think the thing for everyone to do is to just keep at it.
Yeah.
We all have giftings.
Absolutely.
You are a fantastic writer. You're one of the best speakers I've ever known in my entire life. And I don't see you stopping from writing your books.
No.
I don't see you stopping giving all of those fantastic talks that you do. And I would hazard to think that you will never retire from doing all that. Okay. Why? Because the moment you retire, it means that you're burying that talent under the ground. What's going to happen? The Lord is going to take it away from you, and it's going to be given to somebody who's continuously making the most out of it.
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason why I don't think I should ever stop.
I'm giving